Lenovo has introduced the Legion Y70, a gaming smartphone based on the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. The Lenovo Legion Y70 also has a 144Hz OLED display, a 50MP triple rear-facing camera setup, and a 5100 mAh battery that supports 68W fast charging. The first Legion Y70, which starts at $2970 under $430, can be said to be one of the most cost-effective Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 phones at this stage, and even slightly broke the record of $435 for the Redmi K50 Extreme Edition. In terms of shape, the Legion Y70 uses a set of appearance ID that are durable and not exaggerated, such as the Ice Soul White version in the hand, the ice-like ag glass on the back, and the simple metal texture camera decoration module. It is not a Legion, and the two colors titanium gray and flame red will have different textures. The body thickness of the Legion Y70 is 7.99mm, coupled with the brushed metal frame that is deliberately narrowed, and the back cover is offset, making the side of the phone visually narrower. And it is also smaller than the plastic frame of the next door Extreme Edition Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 texture. Lenovo has equipped the Legion Y70 with a 6.67-inch OLED straight panel with a maximum 144Hz display refresh rate and a 1080p resolution. Regarding this screen, our laboratory measured its manual maximum brightness of 473 nits, and under strong light from the outside world, the global brightness can be excited to 681 nits. Compared with today's flagship starting at 800 nits, the brightness performance of the Y70 panel belongs to medium level. In terms of color, the Rescuer Y70 is slightly cooler in appearance, and the color temperature data we measured under the instrument also confirms this. There are 3 display modes on the system to choose from. In addition to the default bright, there are natural and standard modes. The color temperatures measured 7406K, 7567K and 7538K, respectively. In addition, we measured the Y70 in the default vivid mode to have 101% of the P3 standard color gamut volume coverage. As for the two modes natural and standard, 102.95% and 102.37% of the sRGB standard color gamut volume coverage was measured, respectively. As a performance, Lenovo Legion Y70, not only equipped with the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 platform, LPDDR5 storage, and UFS 3.1 RAM memory, but also used a sufficient amount of heat dissipation material to assist in heat dissipation, a 0.55mm thick vacuum cavity. The area of the VC soaking plate is 5047 square millimeters, and it is said that there are 12 temperature sensors inside, which can adjust the performance distribution in combination with the body temperature and the ambient temperature. Honor of Kings continues to run in 3 frame rate modes of 60 FPS, 90 FPS, and 120 FPS, as expected. The average frame rates of the 3 modes are running at full frames, respectively 59.8 FPS, 89.74 FPS and 119.6 FPS. But in a game in 90 FPS frame rate mode, a serious jitter was recorded, and 120 FPS also had 2-3 frame rate jitters, and the temperature control was not bad. The performance of Genshin Impact by the Legion Y70 is also quite surprising. It ran for half an hour, and the overall frame rate did not drop. The average frame rate of 59.07 FPS was almost on top of the full frame operation. In addition, we also monitored the heat of the front and back of the Rescuer Y70 in each of the above endurance tests. During the process, the highest temperature on the back of the Y70 did not exceed 40 degrees Celsius, while the highest temperature on the front was 40.2 degrees Celsius. The 3-camera combination of the Legion Y70 is a dual-use 3-camera system consisting of a 50MP wide-angle main camera, 13MP 120 degrees ultra-wide-angle camera and 2MP depth of field auxiliary camera. Among them, the 50MP main camera lens is equipped with a 1.55-inch AF50 image sensor, which uses 4-in-1, 2-micrometer pixels to synthesize the output image and supports optical image stabilization. The performance of the camera was tested by data quantification. Let's first look at the grayscale dynamic range performance of the picture. The Rescuer Y70 measured a result of 20.14 in a dark light D65 environment. In theory, the higher the value, the higher the dynamic range of the captured picture, and the richer its details theoretically. Prove that the dynamic range of the Legion Y70 is quite high. To sum up in one sentence, the main camera of the Legion Y70 is quite satisfactory, and it is enough to meet the needs of daily photography. The 209 grams Legion Y70 can be said to be piled up. In addition to the basic hardware and heat dissipation materials, Lenovo also used a 5100 mAh battery for the 7.99mm thick Legion Y70 to ensure battery life. However, it is matched with a 68W fast charge. Officials say that it can charge the power from 0 to 80% in 34 minutes. In our laboratory, the official charger is used to give the Legion Y70 with 1% power reserve. It takes 55 minutes to fully charge once, and it takes less than 1 hour to fully charge. Among them, 10 minutes can raise the power to 30%, half an hour to 70%, and 35 minutes to 80%, which is basically close to the official claim. The battery life is good, so a standby performance should also be good. We closed the screen when the Rescuer Y70 was fully charged at night, turned on the mobile network, and kept basic apps running in the background for 8 hours to test the performance of sleep standby at night, and finally rescued. The remaining power of the Y70 is 100%, and the power is basically not lost, which proves that the night background management ability of CUI 14 is still in place. Formal Beast does not disdain to be a bucket phone, an acceptable screen and a camera that meets daily requirements, but it is not worth the Sven's textured appearance, Beast-like performance and battery life. But it starts at 2970 yuan or $430 starting price, become one of the most cost-effective Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 new phones today. Thank you for watching my first hands-on review of the new gaming phone from Lenovo. If you still have questions, you can ask me in the comments below. Have a nice day, and see you soon.